I personally just wanted to get out and have an adventure vehicle. I spent so much money buying things that I didn't need. I could have spent that money elsewhere that would actually have benefited my truck. 2021 Toyota Tacoma SR5, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this my ideal adventure vehicle. We're going to do a full vehicle walk around, and I'm also going to show you what exactly not to buy. Up front we have an array of lighting. This is usually known to be a mall crawler stereotype, but every time I've gone out to camp, whether that's leaving before sunrise or even hitting the trail at night, these lights are a must. The confidence it gives you may be a little bit too much, but I don't see nothing wrong with the little confidence. And if you're in a convoy, they are 100% going to want you up front. Other than that, there isn't really any performance upgrades. Everything else has been completely cosmetic, like changing out the headlight housing, a new grille, and removing that little air dam that was at the bottom of the Tacoma. Moving to the side of the truck, this is where things get a little bit controversial. In mostly every Toyota Tacoma walk around that you see that is an overland rig, everyone is running 33s and up. And I'm willing to bet that 265s work way better than 285s for most people. As far as capability, most people think that with the 33-inch tire you'll never get stuck, you'll be able to go through anything. I'm here to say I've done all the trails in my area at 285s and 265s, and I've done both with no problem. The 265s got me through just as good as the 285s have. Not only that, most of us use these as city trucks, so these trucks see the highway, see the city roads a lot more than they do see off-road trails. So that's going to help you save money. Number one, the tires are more affordable. Number two, you're going to be wasting less gas. And number three, it's going to do less damage to all of your suspension components. Speaking of suspension components, let's talk about the suspension. Bilstein 5100s with OME springs. These are the 2888 springs. These provide around a 2.5 inch lift, and then we got the JBA upper control arms. As far as the shocks and spring goes, no complaints there. I absolutely love them. The JBA upper control arms are not a must. If you lift your truck and stay with 265s, stay with your stock upper control arms and you'll be fine. What I don't like about these JBA upper control arms is every 5,000 miles you have to grease them. So that's one extra thing that you have to do to your truck, versus the stock upper control arms, you just run them until they run out. Also up front we have Sumo springs, and as you can tell underneath them, they have been contacting quite a bit. Before the Sumo springs, every speed bump, every time I was off-road, anytime I was really using the truck, it was awful because of how bad it would sound or how bad it would feel whenever I would bottom out. I definitely recommend these. So back here we have Bilstein 5100 shocks, we have a Deaver added leaf, and then we also have Sumo spring bump stops. I would say avoid the added leaf and just go ahead and get yourself a brand new leaf pack from the jump. Bilstein 5100s, they've been absolutely great. I will probably run this kit over and over and over again. On top of the bed, we have probably one of the best modifications I have done in a very long time, and that's the bed rack. KB Voodoo Pro X cross members, they are absolutely money. I've only had them on for around 6 months. There will be a review coming soon. I've had my bikes up there, I've had storage up there. They have done everything absolutely great, and there's so much more untapped potential that I have there that is really exciting. If you're going on adventures, you're going to be stopping at random Walmarts, gas stations, whatever the case may be, you're going to be leaving your bed unattended. And when there's goodies that are unattended, there's curious hands, and they are going to start wandering all through your bed. With the bed cover, I don't have to worry about anybody trying to go through my stuff. On the back side of the truck, I also have more lighting just to help out when I'm backing into a campsite if it's night. They have been super helpful backing into campsites and then occasionally lighting up a whole campsite if needed. The reason I'm making this video is because I personally just wanted to get out and have an adventure vehicle. I spent so much money buying things that I didn't need, like upper control arms and 285s. I could have spent that money elsewhere that would actually have benefited my truck. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of insight on what you need and what you don't need to actually have an adventure vehicle. I was even going to make a video about me taking Sandy's Corolla on an adventure and show you guys how capable a Toyota Corolla is with ball tires.